dear ENAR members, dear friends of ENAR. It's the second time that we do this kind of beginning of the year presentation of the work program of ENAR. I will just give you a few highlights of what we are expecting and waiting for in 2020, and then my colleagues will come and give you more specifics in the next few days. So what I would like to flag out for our work this year is that we are going to go into a long process, a deep process of devising collectively our next strategic priorities for 2022-2025. So that's a big work ahead, whereby we plan to reposition ENAR to make sure that we are in tune with the challenges of the day and for making sure that equality is moving on despite the difficulties of the time. So that's one big thing that we are going to work on this year with the members, with the board, with the team, to make sure that we have a comprehensive and holistic view of what needs to happen over the next 5-10 years of our work. An important thing that I would like to flag out also is the beginning of a work, and a more intense work and more systematic work that we will be doing on documenting the impact of the work that we do at European and national level. We hired a new colleague at the end of the last year, Mahmoud Abu Rahma. He has joined us at the beginning of January, and his task is really to look into the details of how we can document the impact that we do on the policies at the European, at the national level, in the change that we manage to bring together, so that we are also better at claiming the positive things that we have been doing, the achievements that we have been also doing over the past, and what is ahead of us in the coming years. And there will be, of course, interesting and pilot projects, and you will get some more about it with my colleagues. For example, during the summer, we are going to do our first, I hope first, summer school, whereby we will try to really focus on building I wouldn't say the new, but the generation of young activists, so as to make sure that we spread the word, spread the fight and the struggle all over Europe in a much more cohesive way and a more structured way. The same will be done also in communication, for example, where we'll be developing, putting the steps towards a more integrated communication and digital network that will help us also becoming more rapid, more resilient in passing our message during the year from the local to the European level and back. So these are one of the few highlights that we are going to do, on top of course, working on our key priorities for the year, and this is really building on all the work that we've been doing in the past. We have summarized them in 3 big blocks. One will be about ensuring a safe and secure life for racialized people, and we would look more specifically into policing, violence, police violence, and so forth. The second one will be about dismantling structural racism. This is something that we will tackle much more head-on in a structured way, and not just only through activities or writing text, but trying to really get at the core of structural racism and how we can try to use our position and leverage to start trickling down policies that would target and repair that. And the last one will be, of course, the network development, which is also something we will invest increasingly over the next few years. We will, one of the highlights in that area will be also a brand new strategy of network development to see where we are going to go all together and make sure that we have to create the opportunities to make the change we want to see happen in Europe and at the national level. So these are only a few highlights for the year on which we will be giving lots of time, lots of energy. We will bring you on board and make sure that we arrive there together. And in the next few days, you will also see more details on those issues with my colleagues. I say you bye, and also to start also pointing in your agenda, the next General Assembly of ENAR will take place in Brussels on the 14th, 15th and 16th of May. You are going to receive your invitation soon, but already put this in your agenda. We hope to see you there. It's about strategizing, planning ahead, so make sure that you will be able to attend. Bye and see you soon.